all my recruits, man.
Playing unranked team, they're gonna help me now.
They done committed already. You done stole my stuff, man.
Well, I got a lot of them. Next year, we won't have this problem.
I know.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
You missed that field goal, man. Wow. You play your Ravens, man?
Nope. What's the score is?
So that guy can't play another game. He's winning. He probably will play.
He'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best.
You call me champ. You understand?
Both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason. So you've got to be able to play under control.
How about that, bitch?
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's
Yeah, couple more leads. They ain't total champ yet.
Making sure I'm controlling what I can control. Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. That wasn't even close.
And the Commanders ain't gonna have that shit.
On second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up 3.
What game you playing?
And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Alabama.
Let me see no message go up.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Usually pop up though.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team. We're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run.
What's the Ravens record? I thought they was like number two on there over there. Second seed. No, I thought the Ravens was the second seed over in the our lead, or in the Miami lead over there.
He's so legit. Good job, defense. What are they going for? Okay. Bring the heat on the end. Bring some heat on the end.
Right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Go for it.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Get him. Fuck.
The Bulldogs get enough for the first down.
Well, they're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on fourth down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from
Who you playing?
Mississippi State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense.
They're not no running, got it?
And consistency the way they did.
It's an SEC
Everything
game.
they've dialed up is working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that
We
lead.
gotta play defense better. We gotta do better on defense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the
Get you with
game.
that damn
An 84-yard drive
Rushing.
there. And they finish
Can't
it
call
up
you
with the
defense.
final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The kickoff team
Okay,
out
fine,
there
wait,
set to
fix
move
that.
it away. And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
God
to start
damn
at
it.
25. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And if these two guys wind up
Always
getting
be sad
matched up,
to me,
Dave,
man. I know
we'll
it's
see
fun.
what wins, speed or force.
And you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keep it up with the speed on the other side. That's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, though.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Back to throw, it's Mack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh, you picked it off.
Picked off.
Damn.
Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the
picked your ball off?
29.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
All right, man. Look, we gotta sit around. We can lose this game. This team ain't
Here
playing.
comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack.
Can't underestimate
That
it.
last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Might as well run him until they
Come
stop
on,
him.
yo.
He's got it again. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now even with 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to put this one away. Getting our first look at the
You got it back. You picked them off?
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll park it at the 39. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Scanning the field, it's Mack. He makes the connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones.
Toward the end zone.
That's tough.
And he's got it. Touchdown,
Way to get that.
Alabama.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Looking for block. And the return will be...
They got one 41-28, man. Yeah.
Here comes the ball.
You got
2-1, yeah.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think
Talking shit.
they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this window.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
Man, they gonna start cheating this roughing the passer shit.
High guard pick up on the play. And the Bulldogs heading quickly to the line. From the gun. Give on the inside. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up for 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because...
Got a lot of running room. The tag. Touchdown, Mississippi State. What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
And it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the hallowed grounds at West Point. They're up by 7 over UTSA.
Oh, you missing tackle. Stop this hit stick shit.
Anything big happens, you should know.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Mack. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting the hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Really nice play getting that 1st down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here,
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they dial up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
and they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Man,
There's nothing
that was
worse.
terrible.
Coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you fall, you want to come out.
You guys getting that pass up offense, boy, we couldn't stop him.
I tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires deep for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Huh?
It's like, oh.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming
They didn't
on
even
that
cold pack, man.
42-yard touchdown toss.
He do. And then he said he didn't take the shots.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner goes down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. Like, I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let your serve get broken.
On second down, he'll fire. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Third down play from the gun. He's right on target. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job on the offense. Hey.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. When you play in a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quinnen Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
On second down, looking to throw. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
He was off target there, but I think I was more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing.
The game stopped and everything too?
Plays, let him be a difference maker. Ball
No, I was trying to call Jeff fast, tell him you need to go ER, man.
More of that throughout this game.
He ain't answering the thing. Call him on the
Here
phone.
comes that Alabama.
He didn't go to ER, man. He's talking like he
This
got
could
COVID.
be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the
That paused my game.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the
They said
situation
you
right now. They were
fourth
jonesing on the sidelines.
The Bears are fourth seed. You should go to the division. Sorry ass division, boy.
Here, run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
I mean, you need to go to ER, man. You need a cold pack, man. Your ass sound like you get COVID, man. You need to go to ER and get your cold pack, man. You do have COVID?
And it's intercepted.
That's what I thought.
The defense. And he's
You need to take the shot.
after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great
It's too late now.
quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a
What'd they
much
give
better
you?
job with his decision.
God damn, this mother just come from out of town and got COVID.
You ain't get no antibiotics or nothing?
Cash.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense.
You ain't got no antibiotics at your house?
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession.
Hey, man, if you go to the pharmacy, you can get a Z-Pack.
Defense will corral the quarterback and down.
They should have gave him that he went to the yard.
Play action.
What you say, Jeff?
Has a lot to
I
do
said they
with
should have
selling
gave him that when he
fake.
went to the
You could tell
ER.
Defense was not buying it. Got in the back.
He didn't go to
got
ER.
the big play.
Oh, well, how
What'd you do,
know
take a
got
home
COVID?
test? What'd you do, take a home test? You go get your Z-Pack, man.
Come on,
Get your ass up and go to fucking Walgreens.
Go to ER and get some medicine.
Down sack. Now, advantage D.
All right, man. Good luck, man.
Up on second down. They move the tight end.
No Trinity, no good, man. Your ass need to go get your fucking Z-Pack. Hey, you get that you need that what's called too, man. That C, it's like a vitamin C shit in a powder. You put that in that water to knock that shit out too. You need that too.
In the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front. And they are giving this offensive line headaches.
Hey man, send your daughter to Walgreens, man. Go get that shit, man. All right. All right. Hello. Yeah. He ain't trying to get better.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long.
Hey, good catch, guys.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they fail to hook up on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Grab over the middle. It's Henderson. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
Turn. Wow.
We've got a good one going here.
That guy fumbled the fucking ball. Oh, come
here in the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the air, it's Mack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the third time today. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
All right, well, that's I gotta keep it up with that.
Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry up. The junior quarterback frustrated with himself after throwing it behind his man.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Alabama offense. The stakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gains. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out. It's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mack. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown.
I love it. Forget all the cute stuff. It's 1st and goal. I'm trying to get 6. Nice job. Just get the quarterback under center. Let us push him into the end zone and get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by 4 over Boise State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A strike downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
They are out to send a message in this rivalry game, Jesse, and the quarterback has to keep his composure after taking a shot like that.
Man, and I've been on the receiving end of some of those hits in rivalry games. Whole lot more, David. It just feels different in games like this.
It just means more because these guys don't like each other, and you love making those big hits in big moments.
Hello.
And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way.
Good job.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job on the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
We should be beating the shit out of these guys. Come on, guys. Stop turning the ball over.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well for them. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working.
Good catch.
They seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense was prepared, and I'm really impressed by the eye discipline right now. That's not easy to do. It's not easy to locate that receiver coming across in motion with good timing and get the jet sweep. They're ready for that play.
Once you get ready to bench his ass, he come right back and throw a touchdown pass. Hey, man. Your daughter, didn't she go to Tallahassee to school?
They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Damn it.
And he's going to score.
What you did it in?
This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone. Eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that ball, secure it, gets you a touchdown.
Bad can't send kids to school no more, man.
Keeping them in the game.
Huh?
Keeping them in the game, man.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Like 3 or 4 in the circle line.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw. It's Mack. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the zone. He's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They'll try. They might.
Making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first
I
down.
got a lot of guys hurt.
Really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Henderson. And
man, he got an offensive line.
Immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I had to go to Freddie and get all the linemen.
And you've got time to throw. You had a little bit of time.
I got 3 of them hurt.
You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, you got to be
3
careful
of
as a
them.
QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, that ball's not going in.
It would be Cleveland ass. It was costly.
Better play by the defense.
With his ass. Up and down, so.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers. And then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young.
Gee, man, you sound like Jeff,
Just how
man.
dynamic and versatile these guys were.
Gee, man, you sound like Jeff,
How
man.
they really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy
So what?
reminds me a little bit of him.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Your teeth missing too.
Trying play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial.
Unleashes one deep. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Man, that's That's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Take my 4th and 2.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but
they even gave me a play already.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
They stop your ass all the time on 4th down around here, boy. I don't even know what I'll go for.
They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for us.
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Byers on the move. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. We're lucky that one hit the ground.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
The play-action fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now, we see they're generating...
He dropped it. God damn it. Come on, guy.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Unloads it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Come on, Aaron Nolan. God damn it. Y'all get down here and run the ball.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. There he goes. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling your rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Still on his feet at the 45. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the center.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defense don't play like that, baby.
Huh?
I say your defense don't play like that, man.
Or what?
Like that.
Just enough time to get off one final play.
All right, guys, let's go.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. That's going to
They really going to get their middle linebacker.
Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate.
Close. I don't mean nothing in these games.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, I think defensively, understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, man. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Offense set on first down.
There you go, that fast shit, man.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Still on his feet at the 35. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, it might be creative. Way to get the ball really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
To the air, it's Mack. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs.
He'll off one deep down the left side.
Oh, he overthrew it, man. Damn it.
On second down, now it's third down.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
They were throwing that time. Good job.
Couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bama! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making it.
Yeah, found a way to cheat.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5.
So y'all know that
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at
main
the
culprit.
6. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field.
Now he dropped
The
it.
pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Yeah, I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paul, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. If you go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a short tackle. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Oh, passing thing.
To the ground to try
Just
to
how
move
the
the
same
chains.
thing.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They made the stop, and he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the
Yeah,
pass.
that's that time.
Nothing
Where you
there.
going,
If you
bitch?
throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a first set of downs.
The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. The give out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first first down.
Looking to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Touchdown!
Let's go, Ty. Let's go.
And once he got loose, it
That's
was
my pretty
all
good.
over. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12.
Everything is your play, man. Everything is your play.
Quarterback's abilities to read the
On
field
that bullshit,
is huge, and
bomb
also
thing,
the
man.
anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phil, is a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to put it away. They're up by 4 over Nebraska. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just as he released it on first down, he just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He'll do it himself. Just a solid
Quarterback like that, man. Why you hit that quarterback like that, man? That's so right. Hit that quarterback like that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Connection to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome
See when they do this rush offense, I can't never
Mississippi State really
the right stuff,
efficient on
man.
offense
Never the right
right now.
defense.
Well, how about the offense setting
too many
that
big
play up?
yards.
We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Sweet feet on the move.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll run play action. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards.
God damn it, he keeps throwing it away. He's right there.
Between the
safety.
uprights, it's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside.
Hold on, man. You're sitting on broadcast.
Who?
You.
Fans broadcast.
I don't see it.
Thought you was watching earlier, bitch.
I wasn't watching. I was watching Jeff. I just clicked on your thing and don't even see a broadcast came on.
Check.
Who you playing? No, Western, right?
Western, I don't see it either.
Yeah, that was Illinois on there. I ain't seen nothing but Northwestern on here.
The fucking ain't kick ass. They've been playing 59 minutes.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air, it's Mack. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
I'm on page 2, bro. Oh, now I can.
They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Now on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass.
Good block, good block, good block, good block.
And after gobbling up
That's what make y'all so dangerous. That's what make y'all so dangerous, because they don't know what's coming.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused.
They don't know what's coming. See, how can you run all these plays like this?
That guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
And
watch that play there,
this defense reeling, and now they'll
oh, he
snap
dropped
first
it.
and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Hook it up, hook it up.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break it through tackles, it could be bigger.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
First and goal.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. How valuable is it?
Oh, come on, that was a fumble.
Can we get it in? Can we get it in? Can we get it in? Roll Tide, roll. Put him to sleep.
I can hear
Put him
the
to sleep.
coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet.
That
4
guy
points of contact. You hear all those.
How'd that catch? Oh, that dude caught that.
Exciting.
Wow.
It's exciting to watch.
He's better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
That's no boring football, Alabama. I mean, Ohio State.
Ready to try the point after.
Ohio State football has always been going.
Push the lead out a little further. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they finished it off with a score from the 4.
That was
On
exciting.
the move from inside his own 20.
Why did not put on a clinic yesterday, baby?
He barely won that game.
25, he's brought down at the 26.
Clinic.
The Mississippi State offense.
thought you was gonna
headed
win
back
that
to the field
game.
to go to work. Jesse
Every time you got a chance to get close, I told your heart out.
Yeah, oftentimes early
Man, how you get so open? What are these guys doing?
Yeah, look, everybody. I'll see you again. The Bears ain't gonna do that
You
shit.
got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game
He
plan
ain't gonna have
is.
it.
You get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the
Next
perimeter
thing you know,
that can
Jeff said,
change
oh, man.
the game
Oh, man.
in one single play.
You
saw
know
it
you
right
wanna
there.
focus on
Too much
commando.
speed on the perimeter to create that explosion.
Not commanders, commando.
I'm not worried about that. We got a defense over in Baltimore.
We got defense better than that. Shit, we number one in defense. Bitch.
I don't want to take many of those. I want
It's
to
okay. You probably number one in defense yesterday.
But Palmer, I got to understand the difference between
It don't matter to
critical
me.
situations when I want him to take
I know how to
hits,
beat you,
and the other
man.
times when I want him to take a slide.
You got lucky.
Yeah, you got to
Didn't
live
last
to
long.
play another
Rabbit foot gonna fall.
This quarterback right now. You know this defense.
If everyone had to shoot the rabbit first.
Every time they see you take off.
Pick up.
That's exciting right there. It's a bomb.
Roll Tide.
Return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he
pretty
was
like
going
mine,
all
man.
the way, and this junior makes a play.
It's raining outside. What you
Start
expect?
to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man downfield.
Look at that. Look how pretty that looks.
Gets it all the way to the 38.
Get him time, baby.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
That guy wasn't even looking at the ball and he got it.
I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him.
Aaron Nolan, why do we get down here and you fuck up every time? Tell me that.
And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. Incompletion on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish
Watch
drives,
the kicker.
especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mountain mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball
Hey, what he
back
doing?
in his hands and let him do his thing.
4 wide out set,
Big.
3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10.
Put that collar on.
Looking for space, it's Daniels. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I think the
You hear
offensive
me?
coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been
Huh?
okay. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and hopefully move the football.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Alabama offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain
Yeah,
that
have to.
momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts
Yeah,
with
that can
being the
happen.
more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Now on 1st down from the 28. The give to the back. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to throw. It's Mack. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the left. Touchdown tie! And the pummeling has started. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody.
Yeah.
Live with the
You
results.
listen to these
Everything else ain't working
commentators.
anyways.
Yeah, they retarded.
That guy say they are being caused. They have no idea of what's happening to them.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick
Look at this
strike
kick,
offense
boy.
on
You
that
better listen to the
three-play
fool.
scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23.
To a pick six. Come on, Aaron Nolan.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I mean, then we're going to hit the kicker.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no
The
rhythm
last time we
in
saw
that
that
last
offense,
drive.
we had to
Someone's
look
gonna
quick.
have to
It was
step up
three
and
and
make
out,
the play,
Jesse.
David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Bulls his way forward. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. So Alabama takes the lead in the quarter break.
Touchdown pass.
We switch ends of the field. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Dang, bro, those guys are funny, man.
I guess if you're an optimist,
I
the
don't never
stage
really pay
is set
attention to
for
him
a
when I'm playing, but then when
massive comeback.
I guess
Second down now
I can
as
hear
they're
him in
ready
a
to go
minute, in a
back to
moment.
work. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. He's going to take off. Hey, get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Good job,
And he's
Emma.
wrapped up after a
Roll,
solid
Tide,
return
roll.
on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Man, this fast off. This fast, man.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. To the air, it's Simpson. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
A lead that's already way out of hand.
Picked off. And that, hey, that's a, hey, go, 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 go. Look at that, baby. 110 yard. Pick
Cash.
6, baby. Hey, boys, 110 yard pick 6, baby. They call it 102 to make it official.
What picture? The Gray Rock? Oh, okay. I just think I did it before. Oh.
102 yards to the house. Let's go, Ohio State.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last one. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. And I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Damn. You watch your boring ass channel?
They're going to get anything going on this drive. They better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10.
You can learn defense.
He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab on the
That's that defense, baby!
To never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Myers on the move. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he?
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Trying to walk
And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
They don't want to look.
Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead of how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Nope.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Army is running away with this one. Not since the days of Mr. Inside and Mr. Outside has this offense looked this dynamic. They're up by 15 over UTSA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
They done took them out.
Looking to
Pick
move
off.
through the air. Grabbed in the middle.
They
It's
took my
Hamilton.
quarterback out,
I
man.
love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy
Take it
throws
back.
that are guaranteed to get positive
Quick
yards.
call.
Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. Gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Middleton. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback sneaks ahead. Touchdown, Bama! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns. Well, 4 or 5 might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak.